Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and you guys, today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have a beautiful collection. This is Stained Glass Christmas, and I have the square little book of Stained Glass Christmas. Of course, the beautiful Stained Glass Christmas Fabulous Finishes collection for the luxury cards, and Stained Glass Christmas Luxury Foiled Edge-to-Edge cardstock, and then Stained Glass Christmas Miri card collection. You guys, together they make cards just like this one. Open it up, there's a nice surprise. And this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at this beautiful Stained Glass Fabulous Finishes collection. It says you're getting 8 black foiled die cut topper sheets, 8 black accent foiled cardstocks, and 8 A4 printed cardstock. Ooh, that's exciting. All right, so let's take you through this, and then I'm going to point out what I used to make this as well. So look at this. You're getting 2 sheets of this with the beautiful little snowman, polar bear, and the little penguin, and the cute little Christmas house. Okay, so of course, there's going to be like coordinating things to go with these. All right, and then we've got the beautiful holy couple there. Look at that with the child, Jesus, and the wise men, and the angel. And we've got all the little accessory pieces, including borders, to go with this. And then we've got this one that I used for the beautiful Santa, but I'm going to hold off on this one and show you the rest. But it's also got beautiful Christmas tree, this gorgeous reindeer. I think it's a reindeer. I'm going to call it a reindeer. Could be a regular deer. And then it's got all these little accessory pieces. And then you're getting also 2 of these with the beautiful bird. Look at the borders, the greetings, the deck the halls. Got the beautiful door, the poinsettia. All right, so let's look what we've got on this side. Got this gorgeous snowman. Look at the borders. It's awesome. And then you've got this like background. It's kind of like that stained glass, like almost cracked looking. Okay. And then this one with the beautiful bird. Gorgeous. And then all the lines that are on the artwork here are this foiled black finish. So they're very shiny. All right, on this one, I wanted to show you specifically, this is the one I used to make this card. So I took the outer frame here, this piece, how they punch out. There's an outer frame, an inner frame, and then the oval right here. So I took this outer frame and I put glue on the back of it and I glued it right over Santa. And then I just took my tiny little scissors and I just carefully cut around the edges. You can see right here. Cut away there, right? And then I used foam tape and glued it just to the card front of my gatefold card. And if you're not familiar with how to make a gatefold card, so this is made from a 5 by 6.5 inch card. You open the card up so that the little fold is in the center, and then you fold the flaps into the center, and that's how you make that. And then of course you've got this like seam where the original fold was, so we like to cover that with little items, okay? So that's how I did this one. And then I took some little Star Dazzle stickers. They come in a 2-pack of gold and silver. There's different sizes here, just so many of them. And I just took those with a little jewel picker and I just put them around there. Foam taped the little greeting there, put some stars on that. Little red ribbon from a red ribbon pack. Okay, and then when you open it up, of course I used the border, the little die cut border right here on either side. And then when you open it, I used a scrap that I had left from this paper, or rather this cardstock, which I used to cover the front. And here I took the original black frame and I left it on that Santa. And this Santa glued that, foam taped the little reindeer, foam taped this greeting, and foam taped ho 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 Merry Christmas. Added a little bit more red ribbon there. So yeah, that was a really fun one to put together. Oh, and this is our giveaway card. So how that works is we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our webisode page here on paperwishes.com, just hop on over to our YouTube channel. There's a link you'll see on the edge of this video that says YouTube. If you click on that, it'll take you there. We ask that you subscribe, okay, to our YouTube channel, and that you give this video a thumbs up or a like, and that you leave a comment. And then we're going to wait about a week, and we'll reply to one of the comments by saying congratulations, and where you're going to use your YouTube username that is specific to you. You got to know what that is. And then we're going to give you instructions on how to claim your card. So it's a good idea to hit that notification bell in the top right-hand corner so you know when you've been notified. All right, so we've got these taken care of. All right, so now we've got the beautiful little picture of Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, the beautiful borders here. And of course, as I said, they've got that foiling all around with that stained glass look. And then we've got the beautiful angel. This is really beautiful cardstock. Gorgeous. I can get these two separated. You're getting two of everything here. And then the beautiful poinsettia borders, gorgeous. And then that tree, beautiful. And then beautiful little guy here with the polar bear, and look at that border. So that brings me to my next card. So for this one, okay, I'm using a 6x6 Hunkydory card, okay? And what I did was I just cut the paper, I keep calling it paper, I cut the adorable scoreable just a little bit smaller than the card, so like 5 7/8, okay? And glued that to the card front. I did ink the edges with the black ink pad and then glued it down. And then I went ahead and I took the topper for these and I just separated this one from the frame, glued the frame, foam taped the little centerpiece here, and then glued this part and foam taped this part of the little greeting. And also, I should mention, I used some Dazzle Snowflakes. And they come in this pack of all different kinds of finishes and different kinds of designs. I can get them all separated here. Look at all these. There's silver, there's white, there's clear, there's blues, silver, another shade of blue, another shade of blue, silver, all different kinds. And I took some and put them in the corner, and then some right here. And then if we open this up, I took adorable scoreable from the Stained Glass Christmas Luxury Foiled Edge-to-Edge cardstock. So it's patterned. And I took, there's a dark blue and then a light blue. And I cut those down as well to 5 3/4 and glued both of them here, okay? Inked the edges with a black ink pad. I went ahead and added my little greeting and foam taped it there. Then you guys, I took a strip of cardstock, okay? And I wanted to make something special to put on the inside of it. So we're just gonna do a little pop out. So this is 3 inches wide by 12 inches long. We're gonna fold it like this. And then we're gonna fold each one of these back like this. And this one like this. It's also getting folded back. Right? So you're getting this shape. Okay, it's a W. And you can have it go like this, or you can turn it around and it can go like this. You can fold it this way and like this. You can just do the opposite fold. It'll pop out like this. So it's more of a V shape. Well, it's more of a seagull shape. I'm getting seagull, or an M, okay? So that's what I did, and then I covered each one of those squares with snowflakes or some of those little circle die cut pieces, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some tape here, and this is white tear tape. And what's nice about it is you don't have to have scissors to cut it. You can just go like this, put it down. You just wanna burnish it on there. And then it comes off pretty easy, and it's clear. You could also use extra sticky tape if you prefer. But I like to do this because you are taking the paper and putting it on a very slick finish. And glue would take a long time to dry. So we're just doing this. And I've added all of these items down below the video in a description box. So if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to Paperbush's webisode page. And we're going to put them just like this. You just want it to be even all the way across. Okay, and then this is going to go forward. So when you close the card, it's not going to peek out. See, it's just right there. So when somebody opens it, oh, isn't that nice? That's such an easy technique to do, but you get a lot of wow for that. Okay, so as I said, 3 inches by 12 inches. You could make it bigger, you could make it smaller. You just want to divide that into 3 little squares, and then I cut these pieces just a little bit smaller. So instead of 3 inches, they're like 2 3/4 of it. Okay, squares. All right, and decorated them with the little snowflakes. All right, so there's another card for you. All right, let's take a look at these. All right, so this one, a little 5 by 5 card. I like to do this shape a lot, little folded card. So what you're going to do on this one is you're going to fold just the top flap over, okay, the 2.5 inches. So I scored that 2.5 inches on the card front, folding this over so it looks like that. All right, and then I covered the panels. So you have 2 panels. You have a panel over here on that side, and you have a panel over on this side. So I went back to our beautiful selection of paper here, and they have red holly and green holly. So I cut that down and put the green holly into 2 little panels. This one I just left it into as one. And then you guys, I took our little book. So let's take a little flip through this. Stained Glass Christmas. And you're getting in this one, I think 120 pages. I think you're getting 6 of each, so we'll count. Yes, and you're getting 6 of each design. So we've got this beautiful Christmas candle, a beautiful stained glass wreath. Okay, here's our little bird, and I'm going to show you what I did with this little bird. Take your little tiny scissors, and the first one I went ahead and I cut out the circle, but I left the tail extending out. And then I just went all the way around the circle. And then for the next layer, I just cut out the bird body. I didn't worry about those little feet because they're kind of spindly and hard to cut out. And I also went around the little flowers. So anything that was kind of sticking out of that circle, definitely wanted to cut that out. All right, so you get the idea. Cut it all the way out. And then glued the first circle to some die cut of this incredible Miri cardstock in the black. So let's take a little flip through this one, and then we'll continue with the other ones. We've got red, this really brilliant blue color, which I use on another card. Fantastic, it's like a bronzy brown. And then beautiful green. This is another shade of green, which I appreciate the 2 shades. It's kind of a chartreuse. Beautiful black. This is kind of it's a glossy black, which is what I used on my card. Okay, and then this is a deep brown. And then some kind of almost a purpley periwinkle color. All right, so you've seen those. So I took that shiny black and I used a cutting die. I used 12 circle and scallop cutting dies right here. Cut out this circle, and then I foam taped this larger circle to that, then cut out another layer of just the bird body, left the feet there because the feet are shown on the first circle. I foam taped the bird body right here, so you can see that. And then I also, from that same sheet, I cut out just the little flowers and I foam taped those. So this uses 2 sheets, right? And then added right here, a little, I forgot to grab it. Anyway, a little Christmas greeting. And then here's the coordinating wishing you Christmas cheer. Cut out another circle from white cardstock, ink the edges around that, glued that to the center. These little berries and twigs and stuff, these are cut out from right here from the second sheet that I used. Got a lot of good out of that one. Used it several times. Okay, and then added some black with gold Jewel Dazzle stickers. Okay, just down the side of the card. So it makes a very nice presentation. All right, let's check out, before I do my last card, we need to finish going through this. All right, so there was, we left off with our bird. Here's our little front door. Beautiful poinsettia. Oh, there's our guy. There's our beautiful little polar bear. And our bell. Wise men. Oh, there's a little nativity scene. Oh, I guess that's not nativity, full nativity. And then we've got the beautiful little cozy cottage. And the beautiful snowflake, which I used later. And the snowman. Christmas tree. That deer. Santa. He's very majestic looking. Okay, and we've got that gorgeous little gingerbread guy. And the penguin. And then the spectacular Merry Christmas. And then we've got the fireplace. I think that's the last one. It is. All right, before we move on to our next card, I wanted to show you all of these beautiful patterns that you're getting in this one. Beautiful brown, black, gorgeous, nice yellow, beautiful blue, kind of a burnt orange color, sort of a tan, darker orange, red, beautiful royal blue snowflakes, lighter blue. This is like tiles, black on black tiles, green on black tile. And then we've got our red and our green holly. And this is so cool. It's just like that stained glass pattern. And in yellow. All right, so I think I've shown you all the pieces. And I've shown you 1, 2, 3. I got one more card to show you. So for this one, using a 6x6 card, okay, fold at the top. And then what I did was I cut from the card flap, the top, I cut 1 inch from each side. Just used a paper trimmer and measured over 1 inch on each side and cut away the sides, leaving that fold intact. On the back, I used some blue Miri. I used the circle die here, and then this is left over from the snowflake paper, cardstock. And then we're gonna do something with the snowman. So for the snowman guy, oops, I bent his little arm. Okay, so for the snowman, I actually took my small scissors and I just started cutting right around here. The trickiest part was the hand, okay? And then I cut around here. My advice is go ahead and cut here and here just with your big scissors. You want to keep the border intact, but that way you don't have all of this stuff getting in your way. And then just go around, cut up here, and then I got just to the top of the hat. And then I just used my paper trimmer and went straight up from there. Okay, and then I took the other side of this paper and I just cut that into like a 1.5 inch strip, and I glued it to this side. You see that border a little bit. And then I glued this portion right here to the left side. Now we have a seam going down the center, right? And then I also used white fancy border dazzle stickers, which you can buy this by the sheet now, right here on either side. A little red ribbon on those tags. One is glued, one is foam taped. So how are we going to finish this? All right, so I've got this cute little house, okay, and I've got some tape on the back of that. And then I cut this out. This beautiful snowflake came from this little pad. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, remember that one? Just cut out the snowflake. So what I'm going to do is take this tape off the back. And I only put tape on half of it because we're going to let the other half kind of overlap. Okay, that's going to go like right here. So it's covering up that border on the paper, that seam. This one, I put some foam tape on the back. And it's also going to just have tape on this side because I want the rest to hang off. It's going to overlap both of these pieces. Okay, it goes like that. And then I've got this little greeting from our home to yours. And that's going to go like right there. All right, so what a fun presentation when you get this card and you open that up, and that's where you write your little greeting on there. And then it can just stand like that. You can't quite see that, but it's got some dimension that you're seeing there. All right, you guys. Whew. I hope you liked my card ideas. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, with the little pop-outs. All right, as you can see, I had fun doing this. This is a very, very thorough collection. Everything you would need to have all kinds of fun. The money saver for this, you guys, is right there on the right-hand side. Definitely check that out. Down below the video, we list all the products used. And if you click on the cards, the color photos of the cards, it will give you a very specific surprise supply list for each card that was made, okay? Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.